UX design class organized by Teletech. So today's class is going to be more deep because we are moving to introduction to one of the tools, major tools that we're going to use on this class. So today we're going to learn the basic tools that we'll be using by start creating amazing design. So make sure you calm down, stay in a cool place whereby you enjoy the video. So as I show you around, so because we are going to be a wireframe today in this class. So, but before we build the wireframe, let me introduce you to the tools we are going to use. So, which is a Figma. So, if you remember in our last class, which is week 2, I gave you an assignment to download or set up a Figma. So, then let's move down deep down into it. So, most of you will be looking at what is Figma. What is Figma? So, Figma is what is a cloud-based design tool used by or used for UI design. It is used by a UI designer. So it's a cloud-based design tools. So it works on any operating system. And it allows what? Real-time collaboration. So be it MacBook, a Lightbook, any PC. So it work with them. Then designer they love it because Figma, because it is simple to use. It is powerful and perfect for creating websites, apps, and it's very good in prototyping. So that's one of the reasons why UI designer they love using, and that's most widely used tools. Do we have a lot of tools like we have Sketch. Some people even use Adobe Illustrator. Some use Photoshop even to do it, a design. But the most widely used software is what is Figma. Why? Because it is free to use. So how do you sign up to Figma? So yeah, you can just use any of the browser, either it is Brave. Like presently I'm using the Firefox. Is it? So you can either use Chrome, you can use Microsoft. It depends on browser that you use. Just open your browser and search and type in figma.com, figma.com. So this is going to show to you. As you can see, it's listing a lot of things there. So it's talking about the Figma design, the product they have, the Figma slide. These are the things you can do on Figma. So then you're going to see a lot of cases like design system, the UX design, all of these things are what they are present on Figma. They have Figma community, they have a lot of resources too, and the pricing for Figma. Let's try and check it out too. So we have a free version, which it is mostly used by designer and web professional, web organizations, and the enterprise. That's the pricing for Figma. So let's try to, and if you look at the navigation here, you can see something like login or contact, sales, or get started for free. So if you're someone that already have an account with Figma, that's when you're going to log in. So if you don't have account with them, you're going to get started for free. So before we go down deep to it, so let's try to check the home page of Figma. They're telling you the asset, one of the work that Figma can do. As you can see, I can see a lot of design done by many designers. Do you get it? So these are the partners, people they've used or they partner with. That prompts like they have some artificial AI tools whereby you can input a prompt and it generates what a design for you. So it's available there, and so on like that. So as you can see, these are work of some designers that was uploaded on Figma. So then the next thing now is let's now play with this big button. Let's get started. So you want to create a free account. So then, I already have a email sign up here. So let me continue with email. At the same time, if you want to use this method, it's normal, but I would like to continue with my Gmail. So continue. So automatically sign in here now. Wow. As you can see, I just signed up with Figma now. This here, this is where you're going to put this AI that whereby it's a design meditation app. Like you give it a prompt to create something for you with your prompt. You describe the idea, just like the way it was explained here. So as you can see, this is showing you the recent. Maybe you already have a wall or project that you've been doing here. You get that? So this shows I've already created an account with this. Like it's showing me 10 months ago that I already used I've already created this account 10 months ago, which I don't even know that I've already created an account with this email. So this is community where you're going to see a lot of resources, work that other people have already done. So to be listed here. Then we have draft, maybe the work that you've not been published. So then we have project, maybe all the projects that I've done to be what listed here. So we have resources too. So this is going to be available if you are using what a professional account. I mean, you're going to upgrade. So maybe you have something that you've already did and you might want it to work with Ruby back. You come here, and as you can see presently, I don't have anything here. So let's come back here. So and let's navigate through here. As you can see, I've already checked the plan. We already checked the plan the other time. So this is are the things that we're going to work on. This is telling you that this is Figma design, Figma jam, slide, and so on. But presently, we want to work on design. Let's click on design. Wow. As you can see, it's loading. It took us to what? Design space. So this is a design space that already taken us here. So we say when to draft, when to file. So this is the name of our page. We can name it like everything. The first thing you do is to name your your design. You must have a name to use this in case you wanted to search for it. So it makes it there. Let me write up Teletech free class. So I've done that. That one has been saved. No. So as you can see, so this is showing you file and we have asset. Asset are something that I already saved. Don't worry, as time goes on, so you go deep down, you will know what how to create assets in Figma. Don't worry. So and then this is telling you if you want to go by like show version history, publish library, export, add to sidebar, create branch, like all this you want to duplicate, you want to rename, you want to move file, move trash. So that's that drop down. So this is set like maybe you already saved something here. You can search by let's say Teletech. So it's saying no, okay. So we haven't named any page here. So these are page one. This is entire page one. You can name this page like let's say free class exercise. Exercise. I don't even know. Exercise. So these are the name of the pages. So this is going to be used to name the name of the account. Like you have access to create 3 accounts. This is one of the accounts. You can have a lot of pages on that one account. So that's like about that. Like so this is a page, it's a design interface as you can see it. This can be changed. I mean the background can be changed. If you want it, if you don't like a white fashion, you can come here and change it to red, black, gray. It depends on the fashion you would like, you prefer to working with. So you can move this thing, you can drag it anywhere to a preferred place that you want it to be. So it depends on how you want this thing to look like. So to be able to design it for free. So this is my account is telling you that let's assume you have a lot of people working it. It's just going to list it everybody that's working on this account. So because Figma it allow collaboration, like you can a lot of teams of 5, 6, 7, 8, the number of teams can work together on one project whereby everybody is seeing what other people are working on, be able to leave review, okay, changes, give you comments based on what they've done. So all these things are possible on Figma. Then this button is going to want to we're going to use it to present or to show a prototype that we've been done. So we wanted to share, maybe you want to share this page, design page for everybody to be able to work. You can invite people, as you can see, to invite people to edit, to move draft. So we can add the email of everybody that wants them to have access. And you can see set up, either you want anybody can view or want them to view or edit. It depends on how the actions or what you want them to do on this. So that's about it. So let's move down to these tools here, this bar. So these tools, the first tools you're seeing is called the move tools. Move tools. So what is move tools? Move is like just the way the name implies, move. You can move objects or elements that has been created in this design space, in this interface. So for example, let's come here. As you can see, this is showing that this is a rectangle. So let's click it and hold it down, then drag the button here. So this is one object. Okay, this is one object. So once this thing was being selected, that means you'll be able to move around the tools here. You can see I hold it there, I move it up and down, down, up. Did you see that? It's moving, right? So that's work of move tools. And we still have another one, like this is hand. If you want it to be hand, so the hands can use it to move it too. You see that? So let's make it. So I'm trying to okay, do you see that? Do you see it? Hmm? So this is move tools. It's moving. So let's increase uh then so you see have another one called scale. This scale is something you can use to scale your object without deforming the exact shape that you already created. It won't deform it. For example now, so let's duplicate this by pressing Ctrl D. As you can see, we have two boxes here now. So let's assume I select the scale, it's already on scale. This is the icon for sign symbol for what? For scale. And I selected this object. So I come to this edge here. Let me try and drag it in. If you notice, this shape is still maintaining the same form, but it's just increasing the size by making it small and big. If you notice, can you see that? So let's leave it. Then let's now move it uh let's move to move tools for you to be able to see what does scales do. So let me now use it to scale this. Let's do the way you use the scale tools the other time. So come edge, do you see it? By moving it, like the shapes are being deformed. Do you see that? So the work of the shape tools it helps you to maintain the same shape that you have without deforming it. So let's now try it from A2. Let's move it up, side, down. Do you see that now? So it's not even deforming the shape that we have here. Unlike the move tools that we use here. So if you try to move it right and left, so just going to what? Deform the shape. Is it not coming to the center? Okay. Look at it. Like it's changing the dimensions, the size of the object. It's now deforming it. You see that? So it has already changed the rectangular format to what? Do you see that? So now I think you've seen the work of shape tools to what? To move tools. Move tools for you to be able to, to move around your object or element that's in your design space. White case is just there for you to make your design, to shape your design without deforming the exact shape. So the next one we're going to use there is called frame. This is called frame. As you can see, frame. So let's try to draw a frame too. Frame is also used to draw or to make a shape, to draw shape, as you can see. So, and there's a difference between this frame and box. For example, now, let's assume, okay, let's use this tool. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Let's reduce this shape. Okay, let's duplicate. Have another one. Let's duplicate again. We have like 3 now. Okay, so let's have the same shape, this size of this frame. Let's have with this rectangle. Let's check the dimension. It is 371 by 213 by 213 213. Okay, so this is frame and this is rectangle. So let's place this on this side, this frame, and let's place this inside there. Let's change the color of this one. Let's change this to color. Let's change the color to something like red. Okay, they're having the same color now. So let's now bring this one also inside here. As you can see, we have the rectangle and the frame here. So let's try to move the frame. So do you notice that the box inside the frame, it's move along with the frame? So let's try to move this rectangle. As you can see, it's not moving along with it. So the essence of the shape of the frame is to compile the object or the element they have already arranged inside the frame without deforming it. Just like your normal frame that you use, they do for you for your photo whereby you hang on your at your home, at your house. So the kind of frame whereby it was inscribed in a shape whereby it's not it's not deforming, like the thing is not scattered. So it's just for you to compound everything on one place. So that's the essence of the frame. As you can see, you see that now. So that's that. So this is a rectangle. This is shape too. So we have a lot of shape here. Let's click on drop down here. Let's see. We have lines in case you need line. So you can draw your line. If you want your line to be a straight line, you can hold your shift. It's going to give you a perfect, as you can see, it's telling you like 0 degrees angle is on 0 degrees. So that's it. So we have a lot let's now select the arrow too. If you wanted to draw an arrow, so that's the arrow. So we have other things to let's ellipse. If you wanted to draw circle or shape, hold your shift to have a perfect circle. Can you see that? Then we still have other things. Let's draw a polygon. So let's draw a polygon like this. If you want a perfect polygon, perfect size, or every other line, shape, or anything, so hold your shift and then you drew it. Do you see that? I'm making a lot of shape now. So let's see, check down. We still have more like star. Hold your shift and draw your star too. Do you see that? So this is star. So in case you want to have much more size, do you see that? Do you see that? So do you see that? So this is a star that you normally see. Because you want to draw a star, that's just it. What else? So image. Let's assume you wanted to upload image on this file. So you can just upload image to be. Okay, let's try and upload one for you guys to see. Let's click on image. I can come here to my gallery. No, let me come to download. So What kind of image is this? Let me check this. Okay, this is one image. As you can see, we've already uploaded the image. So do you see now? That's how you upload your image. So then let's now come into this is called a pen tools. What I call a pen tools. In case you wanted to draw a shape, let's assume I wanted to have we wanted to draw a shape like let me draw a pencil. Pencil. I wanted to draw a pencil. In case you want to, you can press Ctrl Z in case you made a mistake. So this is telling me. So in case you wanted to what to move away from the pencil, you now press your this thing, your move tools. If you notice, this is not straight, right? I tried to draw a point down. So the only thing you have to do, you have to double click on it, double click. Then you can drag this in to make it a perfect line. So do you see that? So, and if you notice, it's having a sharp edge. In case you want this place to curve, so there's a way to do that. But you can see now this is looking like what? Like a pencil, right? Like a pencil. Yeah, that's how we do it. Then that's that about this pen tools. So we still have pencil. Let's maybe you wanted to use Android Ctrl Z. Let me do like do you know there's a diagram we used to do when we were in school. If I want to draw human being, you draw it like this. I'm not very good. You do if you can see record this of it that goes Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z. Let me draw it from down to up. So we should do it like this. Bye bye. And so on. So you can see, so it's for those people that are very good in drawing, you can use it to draw. So that's that about that. So let's now select about our this thing. Let's come to text. In case you wanted to write text, so you can write any text by select the text, then you can write anything. If you notice, this thing is very small, right? So for you to increase this font size, you come to your right hand side here. You try to increase the size. You see that now? As you can see, the higher the number, the more the text is coming up. So you can even enter like the input, like let's say I want it to be 500. You see that? So it's becoming big. So that's that about the text. So that's the text. So let's move it. Let's leave it there. So this is a comment in case okay, you now select any okay. This text, this text is too big. So, like you give a comment on the one, maybe there's a designer that's working on a project and you're trying to review it. You tell them, okay, there is error here. Oh, so the person will see it. Once the person click it, so we'll be able to know. Once it's there, can plug okay, noted. I will fix it. I will fix it soon. So do you see that? So you'll be able to communicate what to a designer. So then let's come to move tools. So those are the ways towards to be using uh, all these tools on Figma. And in our next class, we're going to explain these the property on the right hand side. So thank you. Kindly come down, watch this video. I'll also try to navigate through all these tools that I explained in this video. Try it on your space. So thank you then. Next time we're going to design a wireframe. Yeah, this is a wireframe that was really okay. If you remember on our last class, I gave you guys an assignment to what, to create to turn your design to sketch the design how you want the thing. The assignment I gave to you is that you go and look for a product that you don't like. What's it that you don't like about the product, and how do you want it to improve? Like, then I told you to make the sketch of how you want the data to look like. So every one of you is going to design that to based on the sketch. Though this is another sketch for your login screen. So that will be done. It will be done on this class. Thank you. Hope you guys are enjoying the class. So we meet next week. Thank you and bye-bye.